I think Paramis and understanding develop in parallel. Ajahn, thank you.
Is Panya Parami?
I'm not sure, Ajahn.
What is Parami and what is Panya? Panya is a reality which understands the truth. Is that right?
Yes.
So, without Panya, can there be the moment of realizing the truth of what is there right now as it is?
No, Ajahn.
That's why understanding works its way to understand a little more until it realizes the truth of what is there now as it is. But when it's not the moment of understanding the truth of what is there, how can it realize the truth? See? So we are talking about realities right now, whether it is right understanding of what is there as it is or not yet. So why do we listen again and again and again about that which is now appearing to condition a little more understanding, to get closer and closer to realize the truth which we have heard, which can be realized, not just understand the meaning of what is there as just a reality, but that is not enough. As it's known that it's a reality, it's not enough because the characteristic of that reality does not appear to be known yet, just to be talked about, learned about, thought about. But what is the nature of that which now is there? If it has a reason, it cannot be there. As soon as it has a reason, it's gone. Is this true? It's not just the word which is true. The reality, the truth of it. Even we don't say any word, it's there now, arising and falling away. So the truth is that known little by little until it can be directly experienced. Otherwise, it's just thinking, believing, not realizing what we have learned of what is there now, not permanent at all. So Parami is the moment of developing conditions to understand the truth as it is. Everyone says this moment is not permanent. Before seeing, there's no seeing, and then seeing gone, because other moment is not seeing, and so on. The truth is there. It is heard, it's considered, but it's not yet realized the truth. That's why, in order to listen again and again, because understanding that the truth can be realized, and it's not just talk about the truth. It has to be a moment of the truth appears to be known as it is. But it's not yet that moment. That's why the moment of understanding a little more to develop the letting go of the hindrance, that which cover up the truth of this moment, can get less and less, and the reality can be experienced little by little as it is, until it suddenly, as it is, it appears well. Because of the understanding of the truth, get rid of that which is there as something, very gradually, little by little, stage by stage. Otherwise, how can the truth of that which now arises and falls away be known? While it's not yet appearing as it is Parami. The kusala realities develops to have less and less akusala until the understanding develops gradually, unknowingly in daily life, until right understanding can be any moment, any time, arising by conditions, until the nature of that which now arises and falls away appear as it is. Without the moment of understanding a little more of the benefit of kusala, how can the kusala develop more in a day? Because usually akusala is there. Even right now, it's not just kusala. There are also akusala. We are talking about that which is there. And what is there? What is a reality? Is a reality there? A reality not known yet. Just what is there? Thinking about the word, the meaning of the word, but not the nature of that, the reality, which what is. And it means that even panya does not arise together with the kusala moment, but it based on Parami. That person understand. It's based on panya because that person has the understanding of the truth. So whatever is there done, whether there is panya arising together or not, but it's out of panya as foundation. That's why the everyday life we can speak nicely and very, very good to the other. Even that moment is not just about what is done with panya, concerning panya or not, but it's based on understanding the truth. That's why panya does not arise each moment. But since it's firmly developed gradually, little by little, it conditions what is there in daily life by way of panya, understanding what is nice, what is wholesome, what is better. That's why it developed as dana parami at moment of giving, no matter what is given and to whom is given, it doesn't matter. But the understanding is there underlying. That's right. Now we're talking about Dhamma. Is that panya arises with each citta talking about it? It depends on how deep, how much, how little, but it based on firm confidence. Otherwise, it cannot be parami. And before it can be firmer and firmer, it needs more kusala deeds, no matter by way of dana or sila or bhavana. Right now, see? Understanding which has been enrooted is there as parami, but the moment of seeing or the moment of giving and the moment of talking about Dhamma is there sometimes a kusala in between, irritation or what, depending on conditions. It shows the truth of anatta-ness. Nothing can be controlled. It's there by condition. And without the firm foundation of Panya Parami, how can it become more patient and so on? And some life, when there's no hearing about the teachings, but the foundation, the enrooted Panya as Parami is there. Condition holds a moment in life with some level of understanding about the cause and the effect and so on. About not wanting or wishing any return from wholesome deeds. So it's the development of kusala in daily life. But without understanding at all, no matter how much good deeds has been done, but without parami, no understanding at all. What about the moment of mana? See, there is understanding about what is wholesome and what is unwholesome, but it's there by condition. But parami is there, being able to understand it, to see the danger of it. little by little, by different conditions, different kinds of jittas are there. Uncontrollable, so right understanding or the basic, the foundation of understanding, whatever arises is condition, is there. Beginning to be patient, not to get more irritation, having such a kusala. Do you have less irritation, trouble, worry? And those are parami. Letting go, unwholesomeness. Nekhamma parami. Until it's been nature, one's own nature, to behave such and such as parami, more and more, gradually, little by little. The Anya Parami, conditioned moment of considering Dhamma, discussing Dhamma, reading Dhamma, see, by conditions. And do we have to find out what Parami? Nekhamma Parami, to let go all kinds of akusala as it can be by conditions in such moment. Is now Parami.
Yes.
Kindness. See, at moment of being kind, compassion, understanding no one and nowhere, gradually, even not in word, but be friendly more to everyone, no matter in what situation, because of understanding they are Dhamma, Citta and Cittasika only. That's why giving away things to the poor or the benefits of the other, a little understanding is there, or very understanding of that person, see, depending on conditions. Or just give some time, but in truth, understanding of Dhamma is there, underlying. That's why Dhamma is so very subtle. If it's not there as the object, it is just that which is thought about. More careful, that's all. Until it conditioned moment of directly understand what is there. The nature of that as it is. Not very clear yet, but it begins to know that that is object of right understanding because it's there appearing. Only that which is there appearing can be object of right understanding. Is the intention, is the secret wish or expectation to experience, to understand that. See? So very tricky. No one. So the parami has to develop on and on and on at any time by conditions. Developing the letting go, ignorance, and clinging, and all kinds of akusala by conditions at different moments. Just touching a reality, hardness now, see? Is it parami?
Yes, understand Parami.
So it conditioned a little more satipatthana by conditions. My condition is so very, very difficult because if there's not enough understanding, it's not my conditions. That's why Panya works its way so very secretly, very, very quickly, see. So just let go at moment of touching, see, before it can be that moment. There are other moments of the developed gradually, understanding that it's that which is there. One moment, when will it be next moment? By conditions, unexpectedly. Today, see how long it will take to be accustomed to the nature of that which is there, as we have heard so long, many, many years sometimes, many, many lives. And this is the only way to let go ignorance and attachment, because it's so deep, or it's almost in the day, all the time. Even right now.
Swadika Ajahn. The reality of Parami doesn't really come easily, as for example, giving.
Are you sometimes lazy to give? See, is that Parami, that moment? Or at moment when you think that, can I give right now instead of just being too lazy to give? Because the receiver can get the use of that which is given quicker. See, because so many things in the drawer and somewhere to give, but too lazy. Is it Parami at that moment? But at moment of giving, urgency to give, now, do now, that is Parami. Is it not Parami? Virya Parami is there. Not be as lazy as before to do good. So now understand that Virya Parami, see, without giving away instantly, now, it's not Parami until it's there giving away things. And there are so many things to be given away. But it depends on Parami, Virya Parami, or not yet. So we can learn what is there in life as different realities at different moments. No one there at all. No matter what is done, it's by conditions. But the moment of thinking to do, it's I. Shall I do this or something else and so on? That's the way to understand Dhamma. That's why learning about Dhammas can condition different moments of considering or living with wholesomeness or unwholesomeness by conditions in different ways. They are all Dhammas. No one can know what will be at all by conditions when it's there already. So now seeing is conditioned to see, and after that all are conditioned each moment. And at that moment it will be Parami, not specify only this or that Parami, because it is Panya Parami, Nekama Parami, Virya Parami, Khanti Parami, Satya Parami, Adidana Parami. All together, depending on conditions. What are they? But one realizes that as long as it is firm confidence of understanding, the best moment in samsara is being able to understand the truth as it is, while it hasn't been understood before. For example, one reality at a time can be object. Now it cannot be like that, but gradually the moment of understanding a little more of a reality, different realities. It can be Parami, to condition moment of considering or being aware or instantly understand what is there by conditions, letting go the way it is, no matter what, which are the accumulation of akusala as before, little by little. So now, understanding Parami, akusala cannot be Parami, and no matter what manners of kusala, conditioned by understanding the truth that actually there's no one. There are only different dhammas. Some are wholesome and some aren't wholesome. No one there at all. This moment of beginning to see a little more the danger of akusala, not understanding the truth of what is there appearing now. So when will it be realized? Because there can be a moment of learning to understand it's there by conditions when we talk about it. But what about other moments? Just as a hearing about it. There are different conditions again, to condition different reality, unknown again, unaware of again, until there are conditions enough, Parami, to condition moment of being aware and develop a little more understanding, depending on conditions. And that is Panya Parami, which understand all conditions. Now, who know? At moment of this moment or that moment, no one there at all. So gradual firm confidence of the truth, and that is Parami, which condition the other kind of Parami, not only Panya Parami, unknowingly by conditions. Not to be as too lazy as before, to be moment of kusala, by conditions, see? It's not the excuse, but it's the understanding of the truth. The difference between kusala and akusala. What has been accumulated, avijja and attachment and other akusala, added more and more and more. Each moment, each day, each year, see how much to be got rid of. Until it's not the world of atta as usual. So firm, little by little, what is there is very short. It never lasts at all. Life is like this, no matter what happens. Upekha Parami can be at that very moment. It's the way it is. So we can talk about any kind of Dhamma, reality, to understand more about the truth that it's only reality. Anchor is just a moment. Where is it now? But why is more arising again and again? No understanding of the danger of it. That even at moment when it's there, it's harmful. The citta isn't pleasant at all. Only akusala can harm, no one at all. And this is the first round of Ariya Satya. Never enough moment of listening, considering, understanding of what is there now, appearing. And what is there is so short, it's always unknown, unattended. And if you don't talk about it, this very moment must be unattended as before. And when that which is there right now is not attended, how can it be realized that I is there? Something is there when the truth is not attended. The word of Atta before the truth appears as the word of Anatta. And this is Parami. And from now on, it can be moment of understanding, giving moment that is Parami. Forgiveness is Parami. All depends on right understanding, Panya. To know that at that moment it is the Parami condition to let go the idea of sound and ignorance.
Excuse me, Tanajan and Sarah, where does gratitude fit in?
Understanding the virtues, the goodness of the other that had done to us. At that moment, it's the appreciation of wholesomeness. See, how can that person be such good? And it can condition the moment of being good to anyone a little more. So goodness is not in the book, but it's in daily life. And it cannot be just thinking about the other's goodness. But what about goodness is goodness? It does not belong to anyone at all. It is moment of understanding the benefit of goodness. If there's no understanding of the benefit of goodness, how can there be moment of goodness? And that is Parami, see. When there is the understanding and foundation, it understands the truth a little more and condition more moments for goodness too.